Hey there, personal health and wellness. Before you start on this next assignment, what I wanted to do was give you some little bit more input on what I am looking for here. And so I've got your SWOT analysis kind of pulled up with a little more detail. First of all, what is a SWOT analysis? Well, it's playing towards things that either you already do or that could happen. And so let's focus in on how this works. Strengths are positive things that you already do, you possess these things, or they have happened. And so you need to kind of carefully critique your answer to say, when I'm putting down my strengths, 1, 2, and 3, these are things that I currently do, that I can currently possess, and I can say they've already happened, that attribute to me as a person having this strength. A weakness, on the other hand, is more of a negative thing that you currently participate in, do, or has already happened. And so I'm going to give you some examples on that here in a minute, but you have to contrast those two, strengths and weaknesses, but also know that these are things that have happened or currently exist. Where on the other side, opportunities are just that. They're positive things. They could happen, and if you carried on in a specific behavior, that's what you would get, would be a positive result. And so right there I write out, good things happened because of this opportunity. Where a threat on the very contrast side is a negative thing could happen. It could happen, doesn't mean it will, but it could happen. So with that in mind, I take you to this next screen, and I want to give you an example of an emotional, or I'm sorry, an occupational SMART goal that I have. And it works like this. I had intentions of doing the job that I do because I like my summers to be off. I value that time more than money. And so I don't want to work in the summer. I want to be off. And that's why I'm a teacher. But this summer specifically, I am teaching more. Obviously, you're in a class, right now. And so you see that. But I'm teaching more. But also, I'm writing a report this summer. And that report is really taking up a lot of my time, but it's a very important report. And so what that's led me to do is to make an occupational goal that next summer I won't have to work. I'll do such a good job taking care of this report that it won't happen. But just saying that I'm going to do a good job just doesn't quite cut it. And so we're going to apply the SMART goals to this. And so what I first know is that I have a strength, that I enjoy doing the work, but one of my strengths specifically is I have attended several workshops on this report specifically. So that's one of my first strengths. My weakness is I've never written this report before. This is my first time. And so I have some questions, but I have a connection back to one of the lead persons at the organization I'm submitting this report to, who I can contact via email and telephone, and she does a very good job of reporting back to me. Another strength that I have is I have guaranteed that that same person is going to come down and be a on-site visitor in August, so that I can guarantee that my report is up to par before I have to turn in my final draft in November. So to kind of connect these two together, I have a very specific goal of not working next summer. It's measurable in that I'm going to ensure a quality product in my report that receives no citations. That means to do that, I'm going to use my strengths and my opportunities. My opportunity is I've been able to also attend several workshops, like I said, but my opportunity that could happen is I can always contact my person at that organization and say, listen, I need help with that. That's an opportunity. Now, a weakness I have, again, is I've never written this report before. A threat is sometimes I'm going to write things that aren't going to actually meet the criterion that I need them to meet. And so I won't know that until I actually write the report. But I have this, again, very unique situation where I bring this person in and she is going to help me to make sure that I have written what I need to verify the rationale that I'm supplying for that report. Is it achievable? Yes, because I have a timeline. And my timeline is that I have my person coming in August. My first draft is, or my final draft is due in November, so I'm going to have a first draft ready in August for her to review. And then in February, I'll find out how I did, but also I'll have some more on-site reviewers coming in. So by that time, I should be able to know if I'm going to receive a citation about my report. Is it realistic? Yes, it is. As long as I follow my plan, it is very realistic. It's happened before, and I've been able to view plans and reports very similar to what I'm writing so that I know kind of that I'm on the right track, but also that I'm doing the job that I need to do. And then my question answered of time oriented, absolutely. I have a plan that next summer I'm not working, but moreover than that, I know what I need to do in August. I know what I need to do in November. I know what I need to do in February. So I'm definitely time oriented. I hope you see how the connection from a SWOT analysis, my strengths, and my weaknesses, how those are things that have actually happened. My opportunities and my threats are things that could happen. And then if they're positive or negative, and how they've applied to my SMART goals, because that's what we're hoping that you can get done. You'll really see this apply itself in the assignment 1 for the stress module, because you're going to get to use some real data to work on that. And I have another video very similar to this to kind of help you out. I hope that answers some questions and gets you started. Let me know if it doesn't. Talk to you real soon.